Hello, everybody, and how are you doing? It is Tuesday, uh, January 31st, not Wednesday. This is pre-recorded because I'm on the road tomorrow and I won't be able to guaranteed be able to do a live stream because of internet quality at hotels. So, anyways, hello. This is actually my second time doing this recording. The first time, kind of got a phone call halfway through, and I had to answer it. So I'm starting again. So hopefully I cover everything I said in the first time. Maybe even do a little bit less or more efficiently. Less efficiently? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I've been busy this past week trying to get everything ready for Atlanta BrickCon, which is this weekend. I'm again leaving tonight, technically going to the GTA, and then staying in the south end of the GTA overnight, and then I'm driving from there into the States tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a second. But I basically had finished my mocks as best as I could on Sunday. My classic space mosaic is not 100% in that I don't have every single dot filled in. In the space area, I ran out of black, I ran out of dark blue, which I knew was going to happen because I didn't know how much to actually order, and I didn't order more. But because it's black and dark blue, it doesn't look that bad because you won't really notice that there's some dots missing because it's on a black background. So for now, it'll suffice. But I finished that on Saturday. On Sunday, I finished some details on the Hainer. I still actually want to go higher on the Hainer a bit, but I just did not have the brick available. I did start pulling brick in a bin here for that, but I haven't actually. I need lots of brick to do it, and I just did not have the time or the ability to get the bricks in 2 days. So I packed that up. It's ready to go. I mostly packed up. All my snacks and stuff are packed. My suitcase is mostly packed. I just had a load of laundry finished, so I'm going to use that or get that stuff into my bag and hopefully leave about 6 or 7 tonight. That's the plan. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow I'm going to leave from south of the GTA and drive about 2 hours or so. No, I think it's a 4-hour drive, the first part. 2 hours? 4 hours? 4 hours ish. Across the border, going through Buffalo. I'm not going to stop at Lego store in Buffalo, but I am going to stop at Lego stores in Cleveland, the Lego store, Columbus, and Cincinnati. So they're basically about an hour and a half, 2 hours apart for each of those. And that's really just to get up and stretch my legs. And then I'm staying overnight in Lexington, Kentucky, where I will, where there's also a Bricks and Minifigs. So that'll be my last destination that day, and then some food probably. And then I'll stay in Lexington, Kentucky for the night, and then get back on the road about like tomorrow morning. I'm probably leaving about 7ish. That'll get me to the Cleveland store at around their opening 11 o'clock, depending on how the border crossing is and stuff, of course. And then Thursday, I will wake up probably, or I'll probably get on the road about 7:30ish. I'm going to stop after about an hour and a half of driving in Knoxville, Tennessee. I found a store there called Brick House Collectibles, which has a wall of Lego, and it seems to be a Lego fan. I don't know who he is, but I figured I'd pop in there and check it out, and then drive another hour and a bit to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and stop at a Target because I couldn't find anything really around there. So there's a Target off the highway. I'll stop there and stretch my legs, find something to eat in that area maybe. And then from there on, I will drive out to Duluth, Georgia, which is where the convention is at the Gas South Convention Center. Gas South, I found out yesterday, is actually a name of a company, a natural gas company in the south of the States. Gas South makes sense. I was like, Gas South, like that didn't make sense really for a name of a convention center. It's like, what kind of team is that? But anyway, they also have an arena. That's why I said team, because I thought it was a hockey arena. Anyways, I'll be staying with Matt for the week and then driving back home Monday. And Monday, I'm going through North South Carolina and then West Virginia up into Pennsylvania. So in the Carolinas, I hope to stop at least one Lego store and the Pittsburgh Lego store as well. And then up through New York. So I'm actually stopping halfway. I think I'm stopping in, I forgot what the town is called. I'm stopping in a town in West Virginia. I forget which one it was. I didn't have that written down handy. And that's about a half the distance. So, and then the next morning I'll continue into Pittsburgh and Buffalo, and maybe hit the Lego store in Buffalo on the way up. We'll see. And then back home. So that's my week past and coming up. I finished my stuff a lot earlier. Well, I finished my stuff on Sunday from building. I packed it up. I thought about building some more and decided to not do it because I was just a little tired. I might bring some of these little loader guys that I found, because these guys are things I built years ago. There's that one, and then there's a gray little walker or robot dude here, and a little red one, or a little blue one. And I have my own table at the convention, so I can easily bring these, and I might, but we'll see. If so, I have to pack them up. I have to remember that. So yeah, that's been my week of Lego and life. And let's, I guess, hop into the news. What I'll do is I'll change the view to this one, because you don't need to see me large. And we'll start the news for the second time, because I already did this once. All right, so first up, Lego Ideas sets. There's a few of them that have, there's a few Lego Ideas projects that have been hit their 10,000 supporters. This one for the second time. So we kind of cover this off because sometimes it's a slow news day. Not necessarily today, but we are a day earlier too, so there's one day less news. So the Brooklyn Nine-Nine precinct archives reached 10,000 supporters again. Now, the last time it hit 10,000 supporters, it did go into the round of reviews. It didn't get accepted, and one of the reasons was probably because I had too many pieces, because it says that they've now removed 2,000 pieces and still kept the same amount of detail. So obviously, I'm guessing they've removed some extra walls and stuff to make it kind of be more in budget for Lego Ideas. So if they've had 10,000 supporters twice now, so I guess people like it enough that hopefully this gets accepted. I mean, the Office set has been in there, Friends and Queer Eye, and a bunch of other these sets. So actually, I don't think Queer Eye was a Lego Ideas set, but I can't remember if it was. Anyway, with all these different ones, it doesn't surprise me if it would get accepted. So, next one. Last week we mentioned that a Shrek set hit 10,000 supporters, and this week another one did, another Shrek Swamp set. So we're not sure, or obviously now Lego has two of these in the pipeline for this round of review. So if they do choose this if they do choose a Shrek related set, I'm not sure how they're going to do that, because they now have two in the running. So I'm guessing it won't happen. Because otherwise they're going to have to figure out how to split the project between two different builders, and that's not fair to either of them. So anyway, we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, I doubt that one's going to get accepted, just for that plain and simple fact. So there's an LED lamp achieved. Oh, earlier I said archives for the Office set, or the Brooklyn Nine-Nine Office archives achieves. I'm tired. I haven't slept well the past few days because of my trip. Anyway, so the Lego Ideas LED lamp achieves 10,000 supporters. So this is a desk lamp, older style type of lamp. Absolutely gorgeous. So I love it. I would consider buying it. I mean, it does have trans red and trans blue, wedge plates and rounded plates and stuff, which we've never had before. So that's kind of a bonus to want to have it. But it looks beautiful as well. So so yeah, hopefully this one reaches 10,000. It's an Art Deco design, and it works using 4 LEDs powered. So it's using Lego powered up LEDs. So I mean, I'd love to see something you can plug in, obviously, to have a real lamp. But if it does happen, I'm pretty sure the Lego community will figure out a solution for that. Lego light bulbs. It gives me an idea. Light bulb idea. Anyway. Next up, this one caught my eye as well. Actually, I put all the ones that hit 10,000 this week on here, but this one is just a very nice looking coffee shop. Hit 10,000 supporters as well. Bricks Coffee. Just looks really nice. I like the dark green and the green bushes here, or the green vines and stuff. So so it joins a list of a bunch of them. So it keeps on going. How many they have? So hopefully this one's a contender because I think it looks nice. Next up, 3 days ago, today's the 31st. So 3 days ago was Lego Day, where Lego celebrates their 65th brick patenting day. So 1961 till today, 65 years that the Lego brick was originally patented. So there was a bunch of people on Instagram saying Happy Lego Day, people on social media in general saying Happy Lego Day and things like that. So I totally forgot that it was Lego Brick Patenting Day in our last chat. So happy belated Lego Brick Patenting Day. Without that patent, obviously Lego wouldn't have existed. So here's a copy of what the patent actually looks like from the Danish patent board of the time. So yeah. All right, next up. So Lego Friends, last week I mentioned that they had a live a trailer, a special launch episode to kind of introduce you to the friends, and that was coming out shortly. It did come out actually today, well, 2 days ago on the 29th, so you can watch it on YouTube. I believe it's the first official 22-minute episode will air on March 26th. So this is more of an introduction type one. Does it actually show how long it is? Let's just quickly click on it. It's 44 minutes. Wow. Okay. So that's pretty good, but you know, we'll see. Oh, it's still there. I thought it opened a new window. So it's a 44-minute episode to kind of introducing all, was it 8 new friends? Yeah, all the 8 friends. So if I think about it, I'm going to try and watch that. In fact, you know what? Watch later. There you go. Now it's there. I'll watch it one of these days. So yeah, okay. Go friends, go. Next up, we have the Lego Bionicle gift for purchase is now live on Shop at Home. So if anybody was interested in it, I think it was I want to say $110 Canadian, but I'm not sure. I'm quickly just going to Shop at Home to see what the dollar value is. $140 Canadian. It's $100 US. So it's $140 Canadian for this gift of purchase, only for City Classic, Creator 3-in-1, Dots, Friends, Monkey Kid, and Ninjago. So you have to buy a specific theme to get this, but $140 is respectable, I guess. But I mean, again, you kind of have to be a fan of Bionicle to really enjoy it, I would say personally, but that's my own opinion. Sorry, couldn't hold that yawn in, and I didn't cover it up because I'm horrible. So another gift for purchase that's coming down the pipe is the Lego Architecture World of Wonders set, which will have 4 models: the Great Wall of China, the Taj Mahal, that's the Greek, the Pantheon, and this one here is the Al-Khazni in Petra, which is from what I remember, that's the one that's under rock face, but they basically it's a city carved into the rock face in the Middle East area. I can't remember the city or the area where it is. So there's no word yet as to when this will be a great gift for purchase, but it's probably like the second half of February, probably after the Bionicle one is over. So yeah, next up. So we have, I think we talked about the Lego Technic Firefighter aircraft before, but if not, Lego has created a firefighter aircraft. It's now available for pre-order on Shop at Home. It's a Technic model, as you can see, and it's 1,134 pieces. Doesn't look that appealing to me. I do not like the look of that nose, but that's just me. Sorry, so sorry. It's Technic, so you know, there's only so much you can do without introducing a whole bunch of new pieces or a one-piece nose like Lego does with their airplanes for City. Retailing for $99.99 US, so probably about 130 Canadian-ish. It's one of 4 sets that will be releasing in the beginning of March. All right, next up we have so Lego Disney Brickheads. So for part of the 100th anniversary of Lego Disney, Lego has released a bunch of brickheads. So the first one up here is Eve and Wally. Again, $14.99 price point, so it's probably $20 Canadian in that range. So super cute. I'm going to go down. No, I'm going to just keep it at that. Super cute Eve and Wally. We also have another shot of them. Cruella and Maleficent, so some Disney villains, which is pretty cool. I'm thinking a lot of people will be interested in that. And the shot of them. And lastly, Moana and Merida. So two of the newer princesses in the Disney theme. Princesses, I guess they are. I'm not sure. I don't want to offend anybody by saying they're Disney princesses. But anyways, so this is about a $25 Canadian set or so. So these are coming out. Is there actually a release date on these? I will see. I'm not sure if they'll give us more information. Let's just page back up for a second. I do. Currently, control page up goes to another article altogether. Did it say when they're being released in March? Sorry, I've missed that part earlier. So kind of cool. It's nice to see these Disney content coming out, and Brickheads are pretty fun for that. So I like it. We mentioned a while ago, 2 episodes ago, that Dots was being retired, but we had heard that there was a Harry Potter theme of Dots coming out first, which has been revealed in a couple articles, this one and the next one. So this first one is a Hedwig pencil holder dot set. We assume it's beginning of March as a release date, and Hedwig's Harry Potter's owl, in case you didn't know. So it's just kind of a cute little holder, and you can change the eyes and the look based on the parts you're given. So it's kind of fun. You can actually change the design of the body and everything as well, obviously, because it's Dots and it's made to be customizable. So that one is pretty fun looking. And then another one or two dropped as well yesterday. So there's this Dots desktop kit set. And a few other ones. So the $15 US accessory pack. So it's basically a Dots bracelet and some of the smaller bits. I think there's probably a picture of it here. Yep. So we got a keychain, an iron-on or a sew-on patch, and then another bracelet with a series of dots and some printed special dots, including some of the members of the Harry Potter movie. There's also the pencil holder we talked about, which is £17.99, probably about $30 Canadian. That's a total guess, no idea. Accessories not included, so you don't get the pencils or the paintbrushes. Sorry, or the castle, the Hogwarts castle card, apparently. They show it's the picture holder. It's a photo. I see. Okay. And then like that desktop kit we were talking about earlier, which is £39, so probably in the $60 range, I would guess. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see them using Dots to its full extent before they kill it. Anyway, there's a little keepsake box and a couple other items in here. So yeah. Okay, next up we have some Lego Star Wars news. So there were some Star Wars helmets announced this week. The first one was Princess Leia's Bosch helmet, which is the helmet she wore in Return of the Jedi, which is a lot easier to do than actual busts of people, I guess. So that's why we're sticking with the helmets. This one's pretty cool looking. I was looking at the detail in it, the couple of shades of brown in here as well, or the nougat and the brown. I think it's nougat. One of the shades of nougat at least. And I was trying to figure out this curve. I think this is built sideways, but that's a one stud. It's like a single brick or a tile. No, that's either a tile or a brick. I'm not really 100% sure how they did this, so it'll be interesting to see what construction technique they've used in the visor area. But yeah, so this helmet will be available. I'm assuming this is a March release as well. So if you're into the helmets, there's going to be this one, plus some much wanted Captain Rex and Commander Cody helmets. I can't remember if we talked about those last week, but we'll talk about it now either way. So we have the 2 sets of helmets, March 1st, 69 US dollars. Again, probably $80 Canadian, somewhere in that range. So we have Captain Rex helmet and another shot of it, and the Commander Cody helmet as well. So both helmets are different in that they were different generations. Well, I want to say different generations of clone troopers. I don't know if that's a true statement or not, but their helmets are physically different. Rex's has the rounded areas in here, whereas Cody's doesn't. At least I got there. See, this has those rounded bits, and this one doesn't. So they are different designed helmets. I do not know enough about the lore of Lego Star Wars, especially the Clone Wars, to know for sure why they look different. But I will make it an effort to go back and rewatch the Clone Wars because I watched it a little bit with my kid, but I don't remember enough about it. And I haven't even seen season 7 yet, so because I need to rewatch seasons 1 through 6. Anyway, all right, next up, not a Circus layout. So Brothers Brick had a couple of interesting designs. I would love to be able to see this in a actual. I'd love to be able to see this in actual person. But 3 or 4 builders worked together to build this beautiful pirate alcove thingy. I'm actually going to go back to the article because I wanted to read about it, but I also want to click on it. So Joshua Morris, Rod Pfeiford, Gavin Rich, and Handuku Saweda have built this 800,000 piece, roughly, pirate island. So pretty nice. I'm really enjoying it. I love how they can do the different shades of water. I have to figure that trick out because whenever I try it, it does not look as beautiful. So at some point that'll be in my wheelhouse, hopefully. And a Kraken snack company, so they've got their little restaurant here, which is kind of funny. Oh, there's Pirates of the Caribbean scene. Captain Jack coming in. So basically a bunch of little scenes that kind of set the picture, set the mood. And this guys, I'm guessing this is from Brickvention that they did this, I believe. But there are the 4 builders. So good work, guys. You'll never see this, but good work. Next up, Brothers Brick. So an ambulance, which normally I wouldn't care about, but this was a remake of the 1971 ambulance, which I actually have a copy of, probably still in the box, well, opened, but in a box. And I just saw this and I just thought, wow, that looks absolutely beautiful. It looks like it was an ambulance from the 70s type thing. But it also looks a lot like the original model, which I think is pretty cool. So good job. This is done by Jonathan Elliott, who almost, well, more than 50 years later, I guess, has managed to make this model. So it looks beautiful, and I like it. Thanks for making it. And last up, we have a Green Thumb related one. That is last up. Yeah, it is. We have an artwork one of I believe this is Van Gogh's. Yeah, Van Gogh's flowers brushwork. Van Gogh sunflowers. So they've taken the idea of the original sunflower set and made it into a painting. Again, absolutely beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. This is not a Lego set. This is someone's design, someone's build, but love it. That would be a piece of artwork I would love to have because I think it's pretty cool. And that one was built by Chi Hissen Wei. I should probably stop reading these names because I'm probably killing them, but anyways. So yeah, there's that. And last but not least, there is, because, I need to make this much bigger. Because we're February, and sorry for this ad, I can't really do much to get rid of it. So it's February, and Jay's Brick Blog has a list of all the new sets coming out tomorrow, which is today if you're watching this tomorrow, February 1st. But this will be dropped tomorrow. So a quick review of all the sets that are coming out. I believe there's pictures on this. I didn't get a chance to look. So there's a Bionicle Gift of Purchase, which we talked about. So the A-Frame Cabin is coming out this week. In Canada, oh, lovely, $239.99. What else? Oh, now we're going to get all the pictures of each of them. Oh, I never realized how nice it does go with the treehouse, so that's pretty cool. We have the botanical flower sets coming out tomorrow as well. The two of them, the wildflower bouquet and the dried flowers as well. 79 Canadian for the wildflower bouquet, and the dried flowers are 79 Canadian as well. The 100th anniversary brickhead with the 4 brickheads is going to be $50 Canadian. Oh, we missed this one. Bird's Nest, $16 Canadian, $16.99 Canadian. This is a cute one too. This will go well with the bird's house. I think the birds are a little larger scale, but it's just kind of nice to see. The Great Wave, which will finally reach stores on February 1st. Okay, so this is an Australian thing. This has already been out here in North America for a while, since last month. And for the Australia, they are also finally getting the Series 24 minifigures, delayed due to shipping reasons or because they're in Australia. I don't know. So thanks you to Jay's Brick Blog for that. And that pretty much ends this chat. Well, lack of chat because I am solo pre-recording. I didn't want to put the Daves out, to be honest with you, and I didn't want to make them have to do it. So I figured I would do it. So depending on how things go and how I'm feeling tomorrow and Thursday, I will try and do a few little YouTube shorts or something just for being on the road. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, like I said, 3 Lego stores and a bricks and minifigs on day 1, and then day 2 will be a Target and a Lego store, a Target and a hobby shop, and then the convention. And there's 2 Lego stores close enough to the convention hall that I could go to if I need to. Check them out. I will go there at some point during the week, but we'll see what happens. Looking forward to hanging out with Matt at his place for the weekends, and with everybody, obviously, that's going to be there. Might even get to see a few people that are only in for a day or 2, but we'll see what happens. And we'll end it there. So thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you next week. It'll be episode 100. So hopefully we can do something fun. I don't know. I have no idea what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out. But it's our 100th episode, and we'll hit the 2-year mark in 5 episodes from now. So be fun to see. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later, and have a great day. See ya.